Thanks to Harry Potter Magic Awakened for sponsoring this video.
What would Draco do? I ask myself this question at least 10 times a day. Greetings, wizarding folk, I'm Tom Felton. I played Malfoy, Draco Malfoy, in the Harry Potter films. I had the honor of introducing Harry Potter Magic Awakened to the fans when the game first launched in China and was just blown away by the quality of the game. I am incredibly excited to now celebrate the global launch of Harry Potter Magic Awakened alongside Warner Brothers Games and NetEase Games. Now, a lot of care and creativity went into developing this magical mobile game. It honestly amazes me how well Harry Potter Magic Awakened recaptures the wonder of the wizarding world, from beautifully recreating Hogwarts Castle and Diagon Alley, to integrating plenty of classic scenes and spells from the original stories directly into the gameplay as collectible cards. Fans will be pleased that it's authentically rooted in the books and films, while offering a new way for players to challenge themselves to use magic in their own way. But most importantly, my character, Draco Malfoy, is in the game too, as part of the Malfoy Gang companion card, which summons Draco, Gregory Goyle, and Vincent Crabbe to the battlefield. Now, what would Draco do if he was playing Harry Potter Magic Awakened? What would Draco do? Here's my interpretation. What would Draco do to get ready for Hogwarts? Well, every Hogwarts student has to look the part. The first stop is Madame Malkin's robes for all occasions.
Oh, don't be shy.
If I were a first-year student, Slytherin, of course, with impeccable fashion sense and the sleekest of hairdos, I definitely opt for this short platinum blonde hairstyle. Now, let's give him some more judgmental eyes, a bit of a smirk, and this black attire. It really complements his complexion and adds to his icy demeanor. Looks exactly like young Draco. Perfect. Now, let me just strut around Diagon Alley. Got to make sure everyone knows I'm better than they are. Wow, how incredibly fashionable, if it was 1890. Sir, that outfit is so last season. Next is Ollivander's. Remember, the wand chooses the wizard. 10 inches, hawthorn wood, and unicorn hair core. This was clearly meant to be. Now it's on to the Hogwarts Express and off to Hogwarts. What would Draco do as a student at Hogwarts? Draco was a Slytherin prefect in his 5th year, so believe it or not, he was quite proficient in his studies. Witches and wizards can attend all sorts of classes in Harry Potter Magic Awakened, including charms, defense against the dark arts, care of magical creatures, divination, and history of magic. Now, what's cool about these classes is that they all have their own unique mini-games and rewards. I'd wager Draco delights in defense against the dark arts, being the dashing duelist that he is. Battling a boggart is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Ridiculous! Now, what would Draco do in care of magical creatures? If he's not too busy trying to tame the bloody chicken, hippogriff, he'd probably be fighting off some gnomes, like so. I'd like to think Draco would have enjoyed History of Magic as well. In Harry Potter Magic Awakened, History of Magic is a trivia game that covers the Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts films, books, and all things in the wizarding world. You're also playing against other players in real time, so let's see who's the know-it-all in this class. Who is the most troublesome? Potter? No, surely Draco. I suppose Potter, yeah, if he's not there. Peeves. Must be Peeves. What is used to track house points for the Hogwarts House Cup? They're sort of like big egg timery, they're like hourglasses, but filled with gems rather than sand. Slytherin's hourglass is green emeralds, if you didn't know. Which subject does Professor McGonagall teach? I know this one. Transfiguration. And if any of you so much as mention the word ferret, I will deduct 50 house points. Oh, sorry, it's me. I won. Thank you very much. The insufferable know-it-all wins this time round. Beat that, Weasleys. What would Draco do in a wizard duel? Win. Obviously. Draco certainly knows a thing or two about dueling, having bested Harry Potter in Defense Against the Dark Arts class their 2nd year. Sorry, what? Malfoy didn't win, are you sure? I distinctly remember Draco besting Potter in every single encounter they've ever had. Regardless, Draco would intimidate and strike fear in his enemies. In Harry Potter Magic Awakened, spells are cast in the form of cards. I'd wager his deck would include some fearsome creatures, like the Ashwinder, which summons a large snake to attack your enemies. As a student, it's important to study, so I'll also take the Monster Book of Monsters, the most terrifying textbook of them all, the kind you have to study and run away from. Now let's not forget my favourite, Expelliarmus, the disarming charm, a duelist's bread and butter. And in the wise words of Professor Snape, it is prudent to first teach students how to block unfriendly spells. Draco would certainly agree with his favourite professor, so I'll grab Protego Totalum, which creates a shield to block damage. But the best card in the game is, of course, the Malfoy gang. If anyone, say the Weasley twins, suggests otherwise, they are unequivocally and categorically wrong. Use this bad boy to summon the entire squad, including Draco Malfoy, Crabbe, and Goyle, to attack a target together. This is much better than Weasley's Wildfire Whiz-Bangs. Why would anyone want that? Now, in an actual match, I would unleash the Malfoy Gang Companion card and follow up with Glacius Maxima. The spell is mirrored by friendly units, which means it can deal 4 times the damage if your enemy gets caught in the crosshairs from you, Draco, Crabbe, and Goyle. Now that's a pro tip right there. What would Draco do in the Forbidden Forest? Not serving detention or anything? In Harry Potter Magic Awakened, the Forbidden Forest offers increasingly difficult challenges and branching storylines where you can run into many magical creatures. Let's go chasing unicorns. We'll leave the scrooting around to the brave Gryffindors. The Forbidden Forest is a very challenging place, and Draco would definitely want some backup. So we'll do this co-op rather than solo. Makes sense. Why do I keep getting scary creatures? These are werewolves! I asked for unicorns. Unicorns! No matter, I'll throw out Stupefy to disable my foe, unleash Incendio for that crisp fire damage, and for the big finale, bring out the Malfoy gang to swarm the werewolf. Slytherins, attack! Yes, I've still got it. What would Draco do at a dance? A wizard of Draco's high pedigree must have had dance lessons as a kid, surely. I've been working on my steps, check out that footwork. In Harry Potter Magic Awakened, you can pick from a variety of dances, including the waltz, the flamenco, and the tango. Let's go with the flamenco. For my partner, I'll choose a fellow Slytherin, Cassandra. I like her attitude. Now I will offer my hand, and my partner will come over to the dark side. I'm joking. Let the dance begin! Okay, this is nothing like training for the ballet. This actually it's much harder than it looks. Here he goes. Check out those moves. Perfect score, to be expected. Harry Potter Magic Awakened is now available for mobile devices worldwide. Head to the App Store or Google Play to download now. And if you're ever stuck, just ask yourself, what would Draco do?
Thanks to Harry Potter Magic Awakened for sponsoring this video.